people walked around me all the time, every day. I don't know if they knew I was homeless. It did cause mental health problems. It did cause aches, pains. How could I be invisible when I hurt so bad? It created that alone feeling, and that's something I never want to be again. My name is Christopher Michael Evans. However, I prefer to be called Buck. I was born October 30, 1972, Columbia, Missouri. I was the oldest out of 5 boys. My mom was married 6 times. I took care of all my siblings, and then time came, and I jumped into the Army. When I did get out of the Army, I did own my own trucking company. I was an owner-operator. I had up to 7 trucks of my own. When I passed it on to my brother, I didn't want the stress. My daughter had graduated high school. She wanted time with her mother. So I gave that to her, and I went out into the world again. You know, just the man, just an average man. Started walking down I-80 there. Sheriff Department picked me up, you know me, carded me, same ID. He said, "You're going to Polk County." I said, "I am, why is that?" He said, "Because you're a veteran. They treat your veterans great." Like, really? Okay. When I first got to Moen, they put me in a homeless shelter. I went straight to the vet rep. I was on HUD-VASH, Isley Ball, different programs here in town. They gave me a big, beautiful 2-bedroom apartment because I was a military veteran. I tried to help a homeless couple out. They was only there for a couple days. I came in one night, they had a campfire going, they had a grill over here, they had a tent set up in my living room. They wouldn't stop doing drugs, arguing and fighting all night. I'm like, that's it, you people gotta go, right? They wouldn't leave. So the police showed up, threw me in jail. When I got out, COVID's in full swing, and I remember I was in mentally shock. This can't happen to me. My apartment was boarded up. I had no belongings left, not a piece of paper, no identification. I couldn't get an ID because I didn't have an ID. You know, I couldn't get on the bus to get a ride to the doctor. I was thrown into the homelessness and didn't know what to do. I had a sore that I could not keep clean, a sore that got so infected that I was seasoned so bad, they cut the toe off. They cut it off and threw it away. I'm a new man. I could walk, I could jump. I don't have back pain. 2 days later, after the amputation, they came to me and said, "You're ready to go. You gotta get out of the hospital." I'm like, hold up, I live in the woods. If you send me there now, I got no way of taking care of this. He called in a social worker. That actual surgeon turned to that social worker and said, "I'm sorry. If I had known he was homeless, I wouldn't have put him through to the surgery." I'm like, it's wham, bam. It just blew up. I had no clue that homelessness went so deep in the system. I had no clue that being homeless meant that they couldn't save my life because they took 25 years of back pain, knee pain by doing that surgery. This is bad environment. Yeah, we all love nature. We all want to be one with nature, but it's not the place to live. Some days I didn't eat. I could have got a tent, but I refused. For 3 years, I refused. I said, we are not meant to live this way. Okay, we're not meant to live out there in the ditch. I'm not gonna take your tent. I'm not gonna take your heater. I'm not gonna take your food. Well, you know, within reading on the food, because I don't wanna be comfortable. I'm not gonna be here long, right? That's where I came across the Joppa way. Right here in this location where we're videoing today is where it happened. I took the tent, right? I asked for heat. I asked for warm clothes. That's when my life changed. The address Joppa provides is one of the greatest things of all time. It was an address that made me feel alive. Just having a place to send my mail. That's how I got my first phone. Couldn't get a phone without it. My driver's license, bam, mailed there. My EBT card, so that I get food stamps again. Joppa, they're always there. It gave me my life back. I just can't stress or put the words in right of how grateful I am, you know, to those volunteers. We need outreach, looking for the homeless, and that's what they do. They look for the homeless. Who else does that? Nobody. We need homeless resource centers. We need Joppas in this world. Joppa helped me in the housing because when it came time and I became eligible to centralized supportive housing, I needed $300 to get in this place, and they paid it. It takes money to do that. It takes donations to do that. It takes prayers to do that. I felt a presence with me that kept me alive through this, that took 25 years of pain by cutting off foot, that made me share my story with you guys today. And that is Jesus Christ. I am a believer, and I want Jesus Christ in my life. Since the very first day I breathed air, He's been there and I didn't realize it. Like Joppa was there and I didn't realize it.